Hello, Therese Lawler here. So I want to talk about how I picked Costa Rica. It was actually my friend Fidel's idea to go to Costa Rica, but not completely his idea. We were just having lunch at Los Mariachis, and I was talking about places to go, and I wanted to go to Houston to visit my friend from middle school, Chris, and maybe New York City, or like Costa Rica or something with IVHQ. And Fidel picked Costa Rica with IVHQ. And the other option was go to London to see my family, my aunt and her family. They're outside of London, and I was supposed to go September, but I've decided to do this Costa Rica one instead. But I actually um, have been wanting to go to South America to teach English, and I wanted to do IVHQ for Colombia, and I actually applied like a long time ago, like 2017 or something. And then I also applied for this volunteer teach thing in Colombia. I didn't end up doing it. Um, and My dad was gonna pay for half of my trip to go to Colombia, but instead I asked him for half of a computer, which is this computer. So he paid for half of this, and I paid for the other half when I worked for Janya Tidalite. And so I didn't end up going then, and that was 2 years ago. And then I decided I wanted to do TFL program, like teach English as a foreign language program with TFL Costa Rica or something like that. And I've actually applied, and it's in Samara, Costa Rica, and I wanted to, you know, be there for a month and do that program, but I didn't end up doing it yet. And then um, when I started working for Pokeland, I decided I wanted to go for a vacation in maybe IVHQ with with IVHQ for Xi'an, China. So that's the one I applied for. But then once I applied for it, it tells you you have to go get your visa. You have to go get a tourist visa in San Francisco or Los Angeles at the Chinese embassy. And I was like, I don't have time to go to the Chinese embassy to do that because I have work on Pokeland like 4 to 5 days a week. And so I contacted them and told them I'd like to change it to Costa Rica. So I changed it to Costa Rica, and I figured that way, I can see if I like Costa Rica. So I'll be doing it, for 2 weeks. And if I do like it, then maybe in a few weeks after I come back or a month after I come back, I'd like to maybe go do the Samara TFL program. And then if I like, Costa Rica after a month of doing the TFL program, in Samara, then maybe I'd like to teach English there. But I am, not sure if I like Costa Rica, like for sure. So I haven't paid for my TFL program with in Samara, Costa Rica yet because I might want to do the TFL program in the Philippines. There's a cheap one in Davao City. There's a lot of places that you can do that. You can also do a TFL program with Maximo Nivel. That's the other one that I was kind of eyeing, and that one is in Manuel Antonio, Costa Rica, and then there's a bunch of other places. But the people that will be doing the teaching me Spanish in Costa Rica is Maximo Nivel, and that actually has like a really good reputation because it's been around for a long time. So that might be something I want to do, but I really have gone through the entire application process for Samara, Costa Rica, and it's like a small little town. The only thing though is that like it's a smaller company, so I didn't know how well they would be able to place me in a job after. I mean, I don't know. I don't I don't know, what the difference would be if I were to take it with the Costa Rica TFL program, the Samara one, because that one, like, they're only offering TFL in Costa Rica, which is like, their thing. With Maximo Novel, they have it, like, I think in Peru and then Guatemala or something. So it's like a bigger company. So I didn't know for sure. But yeah, I am just gonna play it by ear and we'll see. And hopefully, this will be a great choice. And um, yeah, that is it for my video. Thanks for watching. Bye.